Well guys, nandito na sa aking kamay is two of the hottest phone na meron ni Xiaomi. This is the Xiaomi 12S Ultra and this is the Xiaomi 13 Ultra. In this video, gagawin natin ang quick comparison between these two in terms of display, some of its performance, some benchmark, and most especially its camera performance. Did it improve or, well, medyo the same lang? Malalaman natin after this quick intro. So hi guys, ako pa si Richmond ng Gadget Sidekick and welcome back to my channel. 8 months apart lang tong dalawang flagship na ito. This one was being released in August of 2022 and this one is being released in April of 2023. Hindi naman pinatagal ni Xiaomi ng 1 year bago sila nabas ang bago. Immediately after the Xiaomi 13 series, nilabas na rin nila ito sa China. And globally, wala pa ako balita. Pretty soon, I believe. So pag-usapan natin kanyang design. So yan guys, kita natin dito, here is my box for the Xiaomi 12S Ultra and this is my box for the Xiaomi 13 Ultra. The size is exactly the same and when you open it, you can see the print is a little bit different this time around for the 13 Ultra. For the 12S Ultra, it still sports the same jelly case that you conventionally see, but for the 13 Ultra, I can say it has improved, giving us a little bit better looking back case as compared to this one. And another improvement for the 13 Ultra, it supports the 90 watts of fast charging brake. This one still supports a 67 watts. And what's amazing is the size is maintained to be the same. And it so happened I was able to buy the original case for both of this phone. For the 12S Ultra, it looks something like this. And for the 13 Ultra, it looks something like this. Okay, so pag-usapan natin right now ang kanyang design. So you can see at the back, the ring is almost exactly the same size. So kung pinagtabi mo siyang dalawa, I can say that si 13 Ultra has a slightly bigger ring as compared dito kay 12S Ultra. While si 12S Ultra has 3 sensor, this one, si 13 Ultra has 4 sensor. So, pareho naman sila eco leather finish dito sa likod. So yes, magandang grip and walang fingerprint smudges. Both of them contains a gold lining dito sa kanyang ring which looks a little bit more elegant. So ang Leica print ni 12S Ultra is nandito and ang Leica print ni 13 is nandito. So mapapansin mo kanyang design dito sa 12S Ultra, kanyang leather is pa-curved until dito sa side. Meanwhile dito sa 13 Ultra, hanggang dito nagtapos siya which makes it parang may breaking line siya dito and dito is aluminum metal finish which, well, okay naman, smooth naman siya. But I kinda like yung kay 12S Ultra better, yung kinda design. Dahil siguro mas may grip ako dito sa gilid as compared dito sa 13 Ultra. Now, another noticeable thing is mas curved siya dito. Etong kay 13 Ultra, mas makanto siya. Now, if you take a look dito sa ilalim, pareho naman halos sa kanyang design. No? So, makita mo mas maraming butas lang dito sa 12S Ultra as compared sa 13. Type-C port, antenna bands, microphone in, and of course, kanyang SIM tray which supports dalawang 5G SIM. Here on the side, well, actually pareho lang naman sila, power button and volume rocker. But mapapansin mo no, na medyo mas makapal itong si 13 Ultra. So mapapansin mo dito sa 13 Ultra nawawalang Harman Kardon print. Probably hindi na sila nakipag-collaborate with Harman Kardon pagdating sa sounds. And pansin mo yung kanyang loudspeaker has 4 holes, the same. Meron siyang IR blaster and of course noise cancelling mic. And on the other side, it's pretty clean. Tatry natin kanyang fingerprint scanner, parehong very responsive. And kung tinignan mo mabuti ang kanyang punch hole, medyo mas malaki ng bahagya dito kay 13 Ultra. The bezels are quite thin and of course, pareho din naman silang curved screen. And by the way, both of them has 90% na screen to body ratio. Na kung sinagad mo naman kanyang maximum brightness, definitely mas maliwanag, mas matingkad dito kay 13 Ultra dahil mas mataas ang kanyang maximum brightness at 2,600 nits. Si 12S Ultra only has 1,500 nits. So now there's an advantage dito kay 12S Ultra dahil this one is LTPO2 and this one is just simply LTPO, probably version 1 dito kay 13 Ultra. Now both of them are AMOLED display and same ang kanyang screen size at 6.73 inch. Ang kanyang protection is both Corning Gorilla Glass Victus and 120Hz of screen refresh rate. Pareho sila. Now, both of them are currently Android 13 and running inside MIUI 14.0, 0.12, and 0.11 respectively. Now, both of them meron silang plus 3 sa RAM, pero magkaiba lang ang version ko, no? So, this one has 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of storage. This one is only 12 gigs and 256 gigs of storage. Now, pagdating naman sa processor, latest ang meron ni 13 Ultra which has the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. This one has the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. Both of them has AI image engine, but wala lang MEMC dito sa 13 Ultra. Both of them can display up to WQHD+ for better resolution. Now, pagdating naman sa experience dito on both phones, I can say halos the same. But for me, mas fluid ito sa MIUI 14 when in terms of daily usage. Mas swabe ang experience ko dito sa MIUI 14 for the Xiaomi 13 Ultra. Na pagdating naman sa score dito sa Antutu benchmark, si 12S Ultra having a 1.03 million points and si 13 Ultra has a 1.23 million points. Medyo may kalayuan ng konti. So pagdating naman sa browsing on TikTok, both smooth na smooth. Wala namang makitang lag naman sa kanila, be it on Facebook, on TikTok, in Instagram, or even sa Twitter. Pagdating sa watching videos on both phones, I can tell na medyo mas matingkad dito sa 13 Ultra dahil siguro sa better ang kanyang maximum brightness dahil both right now nakasagad ng kanyang maximum brightness. So I can say na mas matingkad tingnan ang mga pinapanood ko dito sa 13 Ultra, but both are same. Enjoyable naman sila dahil almost the same naman kanyang display. AMOLED pareho. Now, I guess it's about time na pag-usapan natin kanyang camera sensor. Now, both of them has Leica lenses. Now, ito si 12S Ultra, it has a 50MP na aperture 1.9 na wide lens, which is the main lens. May OIS din siya. Then, together with a 48MP na periscope telephoto lens na aperture 4.1, kaya na mag-zoom up to 5 times the optical zoom. And it also has a 48MP na ultra-wide lens, which has a aperture of 2.2. And this one also has a 3D depth sensor and ang kanyang video recording capability is 8K and 24fps. Now, pagdating naman kay 13 Ultra, this one has 4 na sensor. So, 4 na 50MP. So, which probably leads me to saying initially na mas, well, it has improved kasi 4 na kanyang lenses and 4 na 50MP. It starts with a 50MP na aperture 1.9 na wide sensor with OIS and 50MP na aperture 3.0 na periscope telephoto lens with up to 5 times na optical zoom. Then it also has a 50MP na telephoto lens na aperture 1.8 na meron siyang zooming capability up to 3.2 times optical zoom. Then also, meron din siya 50MP na aperture 1.8 na ultra-wide lens together with a 3D depth sensor. Kaya rin niya mag-record up to 8K 24fps. Pagdating sa front-facing camera, 32MP pareho. Si 12S Ultra can record only up to 1080p at 30fps, while si 13 Ultra can record up to 1080p and 60fps. Pagdating sa interface, medyo nagbago ng konti. Dito, nakatago dito ang kanyang sa 12S Ultra, nandito ang kanyang mga settings. Pagdating kay 13 Ultra, slide down mo para makita ang kanyang mga settings. Main lens ni 13 Ultra, you can switch between aperture 1.9 and 4.0 or pwede ka mag-switch to auto, depende sa'yo. Both of them naman meron naman super moon mode. Both macro lens nila can also zoom up to 2 times zoom. So pinagtabi naman natin kanyang camera and taking shots side by side. Let's just simply see kung which one has the better camera. Na pagdating naman dito sa shot dito sa manika na ito, I was able to see na ito kay 13 Ultra was able to take it a little bit more natural as compared dito kay 12S Ultra. Na based on what I see sa akin naked eye, ito mas malapit sa kanyang color. Hindi ganun ka-blue ang kanyang jacket, which this one was able to represent it a little bit better as compared kay 12S Ultra, which is a little bit saturated. Eh makita natin no, na mas softer kunti itong na-capture ni 12S Ultra na wala yung mga gusot. Pagdating dito kay 13 Ultra, makikita natin yung mga gusot-gusot pa dito sa kanyang jacket. Now, pagdating naman dito sa laruan na ito, I was able to see na, well, mas maganda ang kuha dito kay 13 Ultra. Mapapansin mo, no? Para mas natural ang kanyang kuha. And yung kanyang green is more natural as compared sa more saturated green in 12S Ultra. And yung kanyang light, no? Mapapansin mo yung lights mas kalat dito kay 12S Ultra as compared dito kay 13 Ultra. Na pagdating naman dito sa shot na ito, I could hardly see any difference except siguro kanyang color na medyo mas a little bit more saturated kunti dito kay 12S Ultra na medyo mas natural kunti na nakuha ko dito sa 13 Ultra. But both has good shots. Pagdating naman dito sa melon na ito, I'm not quite sure kung bakit ganun ang shot na nakuha ni 12S Ultra. But pag zoom in natin, makita na mas softer ang nakuha ni 12S Ultra as compared kay 13 Ultra na parang mas preserve pa ang kanyang details, no? Now, both of these shots are equally good na medyo mas maputi lang puti dito kay 13 Ultra. Now, if you check the lights naman dito, parang mas solid ang ilaw dito kay 13 Ultra. Ito outdoor shot na ito, well, I can see yung sky dito na parang medyo namuti siya. Ito medyo na-preserve pa na konti ang kanyang pagka-blue sky dito sa 12S Ultra. Taking a look at some details dito sa van, well, honestly, both of them was able to give me a good shot. Pagdating naman dito sa nakuha nating takoyaki na shot, well, magkaiba siyang focus. No? Ang focus ni 13 Ultra is kung ano na sa harapan niya, plus yung kanyang lalagyan dito, yung kanyang case is, well, nakafocus. Pagdating naman kay 12S Ultra, hindi siya nakafocus dito sa harapan. Rather, nakafocus siya dito sa mga bandang likod na, well, mga pagkain. Now, check naman natin itong dalawang sneaker shot na nakuha natin sa Adidas. Though both of them are, well, one of the latest version ng NMD. So, tingnan lang natin kung yung details niya. So, medyo magkaiba ka ng blue, Mas maganda ang blue neto sa 13 Ultra as compared sa blue ni 12S Ultra. So, kung zoom naman natin dito sa likod, you can see, no, na preserve ni 13 Ultra yung design niya. Meanwhile, si 12S Ultra, na smoothen out na niya ang design niya. So, medyo malayo ang kanyang details, Mas preserve talaga ni 13 Ultra ang details pagdating sa sapatos na ito. So, pagdating naman dito sa both shot, well, a little bit warmer ang nakuha ni 13 Ultra as compared kay 12S Ultra. Now, itong both shot, mapapansin mo, halos same lang sila. Hindi sila nagkakalayo. But if you take a look at some details, pag zoom in mo dito, mas parang mababasa mo ang wordings dito as compared dito kay 12S Ultra na parang medyo blurred out ng kanyang wordings. Of course, siyempre sinabay na rin natin konting selfie shots. So, si 13 Ultra gives me a better, more definition na selfie as compared kay 12S Ultra na medyo mas softer. And makita natin, pagdating sa details ng mata, mas preserve ang details sa 13 Ultra as compared kay 12S Ultra. Na pagdating naman dito sa building shot, well, I could hardly tell the difference kasi both are looking good. Now, this one, medyo mapapansin mo na yung difference yan. Pagdating dito sa dalawang flower na ito, both taken at the same distance, dito sa bulaklak na ito, makita mo yung leaves nito, na mas smoothen out, mas softer na ang capture nito of Ultra as compared dito, mas may detail. And mapapansin mo yung color niya, mas magandang color reproduction nito of Ultra, mas natural. Na pagdating naman sa ultra wide lens, I can say na parang mas maganda talaga kuha ni 13 Ultra. Pagdating dito sa side, makikita mo na maganda pa rin siya as compared sa side dito sa 12S Ultra. This is the normal shot. Well, mas bluer ang sky ni 12S Ultra. And this one is medyo mas maputi ang sky. But if you take a look dito sa kanyang details, mas makita ko may cloud dito kay 13 Ultra. Meanwhile, nawawala ang cloud dito kay 12S Ultra. Pagdating naman sa 3x zoom, both shots are looking good. And mapapansin mo, if you take a quick look at some details dito sa kanyang mga dahon, medyo mas na-preserve na konti ang details dito sa 13 Ultra as versus dito sa 12S Ultra. Na pagdating naman sa 5x zoom, well, wala ka mapapansin masyadong difference. Until you zoom it in, mapapansin mo na parang mas may details ka makikita dito sa 13 Ultra as compared dito sa 12S Ultra. So, tinry naman natin ang 3x zoom dito sa cat shot na ito, pet shot. So, kita natin na, well, hindi sila nagkakalayo. Pansin natin na hindi sila masyado nagkakalayo, pero para mas sharper ng konti dito sa 13 Ultra. Now, pagdating naman dito sa indoor shot, both are looking good and fantastic naman both shot. But if you zoom it in, I can see ang kanyang details, both have been preserved. Well, at the very least na indoor. Pagdating na sa both of this shot, it was equally nice. And pagdating naman sa focusing, finocus ko naman dito sa lampara na ito. Pero mapapansin nyo na itong mga spoon and fork dito sa harapan is a little bit more sharper as compared dito sa spoon and fork dito sa 12S Ultra. Pagdating naman sa sunset, mapapansin natin yung details dito sa 13 Ultra, mas bilog ang sun. And pagdating naman sa 12S Ultra, parang sabog na yung sun. Tingnan natin. Now, taking some of this art shot, makita natin, well, mukha naman halos magkakamukha naman silang dalawa. But pag tinignan mo, parang mas softer kunti nga talaga si 12S Ultra. And ang color niya is not really much the same ito mas closer sa nakikita ko with my naked eye. Na pagdating naman sa night photography, I could hardly tell which is better kasi medyo iba ang kanyang color. And this is taken at around mga 6:30 na medyo madilim na rin sky. So both of them was able to reproduce it a little bit pinapag-brighter na yung sky. At pag zoom mo naman sila pareho, well, honestly, mas matingkad ng konti bahagya dito kay 13 Ultra. Now, both of these night shots are totally dark. And pag zoom in naman natin, well, mas may konting details ang nakukuha si 13 Ultra. Quickly, tingnan lang natin kanyang video capability. Both of them stable sila, parehong maganda. But I would really give it to 13 Ultra for having the 1080p and 60 FPS at the very least to give me that more detailed shot and mas magandang resolution talaga when you're taking a 1080p 60 FPS versus 1080p and 30 FPS. Kitang-kita natin on this video. Now, both of these are recorded at 4K 60 FPS. Let's just take a quick look. Now, both of them are very stable, but at a certain point in time, pag tinignan nyo mabuti, mapapansin na dito sa likod, andito, preserve ang building, kitang-kita natin, still very clear, but pagdating naman dito kay 12S Ultra is parang nangimumu na siya at nawawala na ang building. Now, for my conclusion, si Xiaomi 13 Ultra pagdating sa camera, mas preserve ang mga details and mas sharper and yung color na is more natural as compared sa 12S Ultra. Pagdating naman sa outdoors, makita mo na mas may kunting edge si 13 Ultra. Pero pagdating naman sa indoor, halos hindi naman sila masyado nagkakalayo. Pagdating naman sa selfie camera, medyo mas maganda nga talaga sa 13 Ultra. And pagdating naman sa video recording capability, mas maganda pa rin sa 13 Ultra pagdating sa harap. Pagdating naman sa likod, well, honestly, hindi naman sila both nagkakalayo. Stable naman at 4K 60 FPS. And pagdating naman sa details, na-preserve naman. Except for some details like this one kung bakit nawawala ang building dito sa likod. So ayan guys, nakita na ng comparison between these two flagships, si 12S Ultra and si 13. Now, in terms of design, I can see na medyo bumigat siya, kumapal, and well, looking more of a camera than a phone this time around. Kanyang performance pagdating sa gaming, I can say, well, I think nag-bump up ng konti dahil sa newer generation ng kanyang chip from Qualcomm. But in terms of camera performance, I can say na hindi pa rin talong-talo si 12S Ultra. Kaya pa rin niya may pagsabay sa 13. Medyo lamang siya ng konti, but hindi sobrang laki ng lugdag. That's all I can say about kanyang camera performance pagdating sa rear camera. Pagdating naman sa front-facing camera, well, nag-improve siya ng konti dahil 1080p and 60 FPS. This one is 1080p and 30 FPS. Hindi rin sobrang laki ng jump. There are times pa rin na medyo hindi ganun kaganda pa rin ang capture niya using the front-facing camera na I hope i-improve ni Xiaomi pagdating sa Xiaomi 14 Ultra. Sana magkaroon na siya ng 4K. Kung ikaw ay isang user ng Xiaomi 12S Ultra, I can say that you can still stay with this phone. Kasi okay pa naman siya, hindi pa naman siya sobrang layo ang lundag dito sa 13 Ultra. I would say na mag-antay na kayo ng Xiaomi 14 Ultra bago kayo mag-upgrade to the new phone. So yan guys, I hope may natutunan kayo dito sa comparison between these two flagship. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, hit nyo na yung bell icon para di naman miss mga future uploads here from my channel. And so, ako pala si Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.